is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy on Sports joining you, and it is sim time for our Cleveland Browns. Sorry about a little bit of a late kick tonight. When I booted up, everything decided it wanted to update from the game to my video card driver to OBS to Discord. Everything wanted to get up to date. But it is Baltimore and it is Cleveland, week number 7. The Browns are 4-2. The Baltimore Ravens are 6-0 in the sim season, so it is going to be a good one. The rivalry is back, says LA. Resident Ravens fan on the channel, has been for a long time. But I do appreciate you joining me. Again, my name is Phil Nagy. The channel is Nagy on Sports. So here we go, Justin Fields and company. He is the quarterback of the Browns in our sim season. Again, they're 4-2. He hasn't been sensational, but he's been okay. And they've gotten 4 wins in 6 games. So welcome in. Good to see you, Carter. Good to see you, Fellegren. Hi, Karen. And hey, Keith as well. Kicking off from left to right is the rookie kicker, Borregales, and here comes Lamar Jackson. Incredible season a year ago for him, of course. Setting all kinds of records. He's a 99 overall. And he is doing extremely well. Ready to start this season. 1,500 yards, 8 touchdowns. That, again, those are just the passing numbers for him. Roster comes back fairly well intact. They were not too far away from winning the Super Bowl last year. Only big addition so far is that they drafted Quinshon Judkins in the first round. So you'll see Derrick Henry right that way on the screen, getting to the right side, and he'll pick up 8. And then when you see number 1 in the backfield, that's Ohio State's own Quinshon Judkins back there with him to serve that role as well. You know what? I haven't looked, Carter, if it's been busted yet. I didn't really have time to do a bunch this year. It's been a busy couple of days, so actually only have one. And I'm not sure if it's busted just yet or not. I frankly don't even know much of what happened today. Here comes Quinshon. He'll try the right side. He'll go wide. Quinshon Judkins with a first down. Another rich get richer, I guess. Quinshon Judkins around right end and a first down run for the Baltimore Ravens. Hey, Mason, welcome in. Fellegren, I'm glad you're doing well. Somebody moved early, and it looks like it's going to be Tyler Linderbaum, the center, on this one. Still pointing the wrong way, are we, Madden? Good. Good for you. Motion coming from Zay Flowers. A little bit orbit motion now. Quick little RPO. 2 Flowers on the left side. He's got a good block from Bateman to the 40. Nice tackle in space. That's Jordan Hancock, go Bucks. Coming around the corner. Flowers had some space. He's only going to get 4 as Hancock made a very nice tackle. Oh, you had Clemson in the Elite 8 and Kansas. Womp womp. Sorry about that. That's why they call it March Madness, baby. Back to pass. Blitz coming. Just feels it. And again, a second screen pass to Derrick Henry. He'll be blown up but not down. And then back to the 44. Third and 6 coming up. Dog pound gets loud. Right side throw at the 50 and dislodged from Dalen Everett. Could not hold on, and that was Quinshon Judkins out of the backfield. Judkins not able to hold on to that one, and a punt upcoming here for Jordan Stout. Mason, that's the Browns. You mean we when you say we win 4 games this year? Not as currently constituted, not with Kenny Pickett as your signal caller. Here comes Justin Fields, our signal caller. Again, hasn't been sensational. 5 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Got a couple of rushing touchdowns as well. Chubb has played well. Defense has played well for the most part, and that's why the Browns are 4-2 in this simulated season. Yeah, or Wentz. Or Russell Wilson, for that matter. Here comes Fields. Left side throw. Dart right on the numbers to number 3. That's Jerry Jeudy and a first down catch. Would you say if they went up and got Cam Ward at 1, does that trip your trigger at all, Mason? I know what trips your trigger, and his name is Arch Manning, but it's too many years between now and then to really be serious about it. But I guess if you did run one of those guys and go four wins again next year, you're putting yourself in position to get another top asset. Of course, it won't be Stefanski and Andrew Berry making that pick, so who knows what you're going to get. 2nd and 7 now. Trips to the left side. They'll give it no play action. Boot the other way for Fields. He's got some room if he runs. Throws deep. Back down the middle of the field. Judy couldn't hold on. Dangerous throw down the seam. And Judy had split the cover too, but that was an awkward throw angle, launch angle from Fields. Now 3rd and 7. Just rushing 3. He's got time. Right side. Caught by the Chief. First down. Right at the first down. Call it the 41-yard line. And that's where the Browns will continue their drive. Chubb to the right side, and Roquan Smith meets him. I haven't yet. I haven't had a lot of time for much sports-related content, hence my only getting one bracket about 20 minutes before the first game tipped today. I do a bracket, or squares for March Madness, so like I was given a set of numbers, and if any of the games end with those numbers, then I win money. So I like that version of it. And that's a first down throw again to the Chief. One injury note I did notice when I was checking out the depth charts before the game. Kyle Hamilton is out with an injury, so that's obviously a big piece. So that's why you saw Jonas Kane starting at that strong safety spot. Again, these are obviously not the up-to-date rosters at this point. Although Tevin Jenkins is playing left guard, and they just signed him today, the Browns did. Chubb's left side. Stiff arm, first down run, and he'll pick up 10 to Marcus Williams' tackle at the 27-yard line. Well, Carter, I'm going to try to do some simming first and foremost, but I've got a wedding, I've got some volleyball stuff to do. Here's Elijah Mitchell, and he'll pick up 9. So the zone scheme working for the Browns. Meet with some friends, have tickets to go see Jerry Seinfeld and Jim Gaffigan do a comedy show tomorrow night at Nationwide Arena, so that'll be pretty fun. But, yeah, you know, macho guy stuff, Carter. Uh-oh, Jerry Jeudy hurt, and that is trouble for an already thin wide receiver room. At least he's on the sideline, so he should return during this game. Definitely stayed up too late last night. My first night alone, playing Helldivers with some friends. Anybody else on the channel into Helldivers right now? It's pretty fun, mindless fun. If you've ever seen the movie Starship Troopers and you like it, you'll enjoy the game. Back to pass now, Fields. Big drop, pressure in his face. He's in trouble. He'll roll. It'll take a massive sack. Kyle Van Noy, the veteran, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 19. Van Noy, I've always thought, has an exceptionally large forehead. That picture reinforces my opinions. 3rd and goal from the 19 here. Just do not want to turn the football over. Trips to the left side, but not Jerry Jeudy. Play action. Blitz coming, and he'll eat it again. Trenton Simpson really starting to come into his own as the opposite linebacker to Roquan Smith. Rookie a couple of years ago from Clemson. And Simpson is in the backfield with another sack. And so now a 4th and goal from the 25 as you draw it up. And the rookie kicker, Andre Sporigales' kick is up, and his kick is good. And the first points of the day belong to the home team, Cleveland Browns. It is week number 7 of our simulated season. Again, my name is Phil Nagy. You're watching Nagy on Sports, only place on YouTube that you're going to find these simulated sporting events with live original commentary and interaction with you, the faithful fans. Appreciate you being on and joining me here this lovely Thursday evening. Ohio is kind of drunk with its weather right now, so we had 60 degrees a couple days ago, and it's supposed to snow overnight. So you know how that goes. All right, double tight ends to the left side. Derrick Henry gets the pill up the middle. Big hole, first down. He gets past Delpit, and then Hickman brings him down the 38-yard line for Derrick Henry. Continuing to play the game at a high level is Derrick Henry. Going to be in his 9th season, 10th season, 31 years old. Derrick Henry, quick throw left side. It's going to be Mark Andrews, the tight end. Andrews pushed back. Nice tackle there. Ronnie Hickman was right there. And then guess who? Jordan Hancock. Strap in. Put the safety belt right on him. He's locked in on that play. Up the middle, Derrick Henry. Oof, big hit by Delpit, but the damage had been done. 9 yards and a 3rd and 1 coming up. Well, Wendell, they have an incredibly talented roster, and even though they're losing a bunch of guys, they have proven that all you got to do is get hot at the right time. Up the middle, and they'll get him short of it. Mason Graham, our first-round pick, shuts the door. The Michigan Wolverine closes the running lanes down. Look at Levante David come in there from the backside as well. Garrett's in there, and they will hold Derrick Henry. And they'll punt it away here from the midfield stripe. Good defense for the Browns there. Stout boots this one away. Left side, out of bounds at the 31. Not a good punt from Stout. Fields back out. There's Big Dewan. Big Thanos on his right there. Good, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy. Nagy on Sports is the channel. Here's Chubb up the middle. Little dipsy-do dunkaroo for 2. Didn't get far. 58-43 in total yards here as the first quarter trickles to an end. Second drive of the game for the Browns. Out of the pistol. Chubb left side. Just a little bit still too fancy at the hole for my liking. Sets up a 3rd and 4. Whippler snaps it back to Fields. Justin's got good time. He'll go right side. First down. Caught it. Evan Stewart. The rookie out of Oregon / Alabama. Right on cue. First down, Browns. So they continue to move the ball well here so far between the 20s. We'll take that. Won't we, Kevin? Looking at that play sheet. Back to pass now, or excuse me, back to pass. Turn around and giving it to Chubb, and Chubb gets a yard, and that's how the first quarter will come to a close. All right. 3-0. Good guys. Here at the end of one, again, Phil Nagy on Sports. Thank you so much to all 1,100 plus of my subscribers. You guys are the best. Encourage you to continue to subscribe if you haven't had a chance to do that, or if you have another Gmail account, subscribe from that one too. Also make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Helps grow the audience here. Our most popular version of the sim is about to start here in May, right after the draft. We'll update all the rosters, and we will do a preview of the season once everybody's on the right teams. You'll get to see the real Cam Ward, Shedeur Sanders, etc., and whoever the Browns end up going with at 2, unless they move off of 2. Over the middle, caught right at the sticks. They'll say 4th and inches. I'm going to make them go for it here. Trenton Simpson with a really nice tackle of David Njoku. And we're absolutely going for this one, baby. Let's give him the old fullback dive. It's always good for a yard. It's always good for a yard, right? Up the middle, and a big run that time. That's Tyler Warren. I can't believe he fell to the second round. He's not going to do that in real life, just so you know. Don't get your hopes up, Browns fans. Tyler Warren will not be falling to the 33rd pick in the draft, unless something comes out at his pro day or something. Left side run, Chubb to the 3 tight end side. Odafe Owe waiting for him, and Chubb just had a hard time getting going. He's had 2 yards or 10. No in between for Nick Chubb so far in this one. 2nd and 8. Fields. Pressure coming around him. He's going to roll out of it now. 50 to the 45. He'll tuck it. 45, 30, 35, 20. Going the other way, Phil. You can count the right numbers. Down to the 14-yard line. Justin Fields. Those legs have been such an asset for the young quarterback. And the Jets are counting on having some of that magic this year, aren't they? And outrunning Matabike without much of a problem. Then Roquan Smith able to chase him down, but it's all the way down inside the 15. And a 1st and 10 for the Browns. Baltimore's 14 out of the pistol. A lot of pistols so far in this game. Now Chubb, stiff arm mound to the 10, to the 7 rather. They'll call it the 8. And he shoulder shimmied a man that time. Could have been Nate Wiggins, another young Clemson defender, rookie from last year. Remember Quinshon Judkins, their first-round pick this year. Back to pass now. Pressure coming. He'll be blitzed and he'll be sacked. Third sack of the half. Roquan Smith came through undetected through that right tackle and guard side, that B gap. And he snuck his way right in there for another sack. Double tight ends left. Chubb again. Nope, play action. And again, pressure coming, and he'll go down. Another sack. Throw him to the ground. Adisa Isaac. Another Penn State pass rusher. Like Owe. And Isaac into the backfield. Look at both Will Campbell and David Njoku were apparently supposed to block him because both of them were like running back to the quarterback, and the Browns will stall out once again with a couple of consecutive sacks as soon as they get into the red zone. Borregales' kick is up and his kick is good, but I don't know how many more times you want to just trade field goals for touchdowns here. They've driven well inside the 20s and stalled out twice now thanks to some very effective Baltimore Raven pass rush. 8:28 on the second quarter clock. Up the middle comes the kick returner. And here comes Lamar. Haven't seen him use his legs yet, although you can see he has third just behind Justin Fields and Jalen Hurts with yards rushing for quarterbacks in this simulated season. Again, 6-0 are the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar fakes it to Quinshon. Now he'll throw it to Quinshon. 35, and then here come the Browns, swarming quickly with Avonte David and MJ Emerson. Do appreciate everybody being on again. Phil Nagy. Nagy on Sports is the channel. Tell your friends. Let's go viral. What the heck? It would be fun. We'll make millions. Up the middle, Mike Hall. The first time Lamar tried to keep it, and Mike Hall Jr. poised for a breakout year. They've been calling him Baby Aaron Donald for a while. Is it time for us to see what that looks like? Jackson over the middle. Drag route. First down. No, inches shy. Charlie Kohler just a little bit shy. And on 4th and inches, we'll see what Harbaugh wants to do. He's going to punt it again. Hey, Dwayne, thank you. And yes, hit that like button. Good to have you on. I don't have the ability to control them. The trade-off is I don't get to call plays for them, but they can successfully run screen passes. LA, most of us on the channel do. Most of us do. I have long since spoken of my dislike of the game and my desire for some competition to make them fix some things. Fields now, he'll roll right, and he'll throw it out of bounds. Aiming for that punting net, that kicking net over there on the sideline. 6:29 to go. Browns have basically doubled up the Ravens in yardage, but they have stalled out when it counts. 6-0 is their lead. Now Chubb to the right. Good block. Nice block. First down to the 30, to the 33, and call it the 34. Gain of 14. Nicholas Jamal Chubb. Still a free agent, which means the numbers that he's getting back from these teams are not significant. Offer him that high incentive, low cash, or a high cash incentive, low salary cap deal. Come back home, Nick. We're still going to draft somebody, but you've got some carries left in that body, I think. 2nd and 6 now. Fields. Blitz coming from the right side, but Dwan does a great job of feeling it over the middle. Evan Stewart, the rookie, he can really fly. Good tackle by Trenton Simpson to keep him from getting into the afterburners. Hey, Shorty Xander, welcome to have you on. And yes, these rosters were created February the 6th. And we had 3 different versions of what the Browns roster could look like. And this was roster option number 2. And yes, we decided to go with the veteran, and we decided that Fields would be the guy that we go with. We also have Will Howard on the roster. He's only a 76, but he's been moderately decent at times. The Browns are 4-2 in our sim season. So yes, none of the real free agents are reflected accurately. We'll do all that after the draft. But I appreciate your question, and yes, that's why Justin Fields is quarterbacking the Browns. Oh, gosh, who do I want them to get it to? Man, I can see it both ways. I really can, as Fields completes a nice pass here to the Chief. A little bit behind him, actually. Gets the first down. I could see a couple different things. I definitely agree with the argument, and again, because I'm a Bo Bishop, Nathan Segura fan, CBD fan, I definitely subscribe to the theory that if you don't have a quarterback, it doesn't matter. You could have 11, you could have 20, what do they say, 21 other Hall of Fame players, but if you don't have a quarterback, it doesn't matter. And that you need at-bats at the quarterback. And so you should be taking as many quarterbacks as you possibly can. Essentially, they're not obviously going to draft all quarterbacks, but getting 2 as rookies, including 1 at number 2, is important. Even if you don't think that a guy, like, if you feel comfortable getting a guy at 10, then you should take him at 2. If you feel comfortable getting a guy at 20, you should take him at 2. So that being said, if they take Shedeur, or I think at this point it sounds like everybody's assuming Cam Ward's going 1. Both of those guys, for whatever it's worth, Bishop and Segura, are fine with Sanders at 2. I think Segura thinks that Sanders' skill set fits the Stefanski offense very well. He's extremely accurate and had really crappy blocking at Colorado. So with a semi-competent offensive line in front of him, they feel that he could really pick apart a defense. Now, me personally, I do not think that a quarterback at 2 is the best idea. I think that there are the amount of quarterback play that you could get from a Jackson Dart or a Quinn Ewers or a Will Howard isn't that much worse than you're going to get from a Shedeur Sanders. So for me, I would take Abdul Carter or maybe Travis Hunter. They think he's a receiver, he's the most explosive player in the draft. But really what I would do if I were the GM is I would trade down and I would get more picks because you have lots of holes to fill. Let's just be honest. And you can't really start to pay guys until Watson goes away in 2 years. And so I would probably try to trade down into the late 6, 7, 8. You know, maybe the Raiders want to come up from 6. And then you're just taking best player available at that point. You get your quarterback in the 30s. Whether that's... You know, I'm out on Shuck only because he's like 29 years old or something like that. Like, that gives me Whedon 2.0. He's super, super old. He's like older than Justin Herbert, who's going into his 6th NFL season. I don't feel great about Milroe's arm. His legs are great. I'm intrigued by Dart. Obviously, as an Ohio State fan, I saw Will Howard play the game at a pretty high level. He's got an NFL body. I think he could take the hits. I think he could make the throws. Again, Quinn Ewers at one point was the perfect high school quarterback prospect, so I just don't think that there's that much of a difference between that tier and then Shedeur Sanders. Now, if they're in love with Cam Ward and they trade up to 1 to go get him, then at least we'll know that that's what they wanted to do. So if it were me, I'm trading back and I'm trying to get assets because we have a lot of holes to fill over the next 2 years, and a singular player at 2 isn't going to do that. But if you have conviction about the quarterback, I understand that you got to take him there at 2. I do. And then you got to start him and you got to roll with it. Back to pass now. Lamar firing over the middle. Caught inside the 20. Broken tackle. 10, 5. Touchdown! Into the end zone. The Ravens. The first touchdown of the game belongs to Devontae Walker, or Tez Walker, into the end zone from Lamar. And this is why you don't trade field goals for touchdowns, because one score from the Ravens and they are right back into it. So anyway, so that's what I would do. Yeah, Mason says the same thing. Like last year's, 6 dudes went in the top 12 picks, all of which are better than Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders, in my opinion. Penix, Nix, McCarthy, Drake May, Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, right? So, but I also get it from a perspective of Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski. If they draft a rookie and start it and it's rough, they're probably going to get to keep their jobs because they had a rookie quarterback. If they go get Kirk Cousins in a trade or pull out, trade for Brock Purdy or something. If they trade for Trevor Lawrence, let's say that, they take another swing at a high-priced quarterback and they struggle, then they are going to lose their jobs, 1,000%. So a rookie keeps them safe, I think. So that's where I'm at. And again, I think, to Mason's point, I think they're gonna take a quarterback at some point this draft, whether it's 2 or not, and that should not preclude them from taking another one next year or the year after, especially if they can get themselves in the Arch Manning sweepstakes. But I think to just assume that whoever has the first pick that year, if it's not the Browns, would just be willing to trade because we want Arch Manning, that they're probably picking first because they stink too. So you'd literally have to be like, here's 100 first-round picks, and they'd be like, fine, we're not giving you Arch Manning. So you'd have to actually earn or unearn, as they say, the first pick, I guess. So anyway, those are kind of some of my thoughts on the draft. I'm team trade down if possible, but that's just me. Appreciate the question, though. I'll try to catch up with some of these comments. Yeah, I saw the Journey draft party. It'll be interesting how that works. Hey, Jim, welcome in. I was not planning to go to it just because it's the first night's a Thursday night in April or something. So I'll probably be coaching that night. Actually, I coach boys volleyball here in Central Ohio. So, second half, Browns 9, Ravens 7. We'll get back to the game and doing what we do. Fired over the middle, Nick Chubb, a little dump off to the 30, to the 32, roll ahead to the 33-yard line. Yeah, Abdul Carter seems to be the safest bet at 2. If you want the explosiveness of Will Howard, again, Andrew Berry has already been on the record saying they see Travis Hunter as a wide receiver. Roquan Smith gets another sack. But yeah, I think Garrett and Carter could be pretty fun. And then, yeah, if you do that and you have Jackson Dart or Will Howard or something, I think you probably win the same amount of games as if you draft Shedeur number 2 and don't take Abdul Carter and take JT Tuimoloau or Michael Williams or Jack Sawyer or whatever. You take a good but not as a dominant pass rusher. But we'll see, man. There's a lot of layers to this onion. Like I said, the whole, which one keeps us our job piece, I think they're going to want to eventually start a rookie quarterback this season with hopes of being able to build around them and being given the opportunity to build around them. All right, 1st and 10. Chubb, nowhere to go. He'll be swarming in the backfield. Again, in this version of the sim, we traded Joel Bitonio and Wyatt Teller and Ethan Posick. So left to right, we got rookie Will Campbell. He was our second first-round pick that we picked up from trading Greg Newsome and a couple other things. Boot action. Here's Tyler Warren. We picked him up in the 2nd round. He picks up 3. So Will Campbell, left tackle. Tevin Jenkins, who actually signed with the real Browns in person or in real life today. So that's fun. Good pickup, Phil. And then Luke Whippler is still back. Zach Zinter is still back. And DeJuan Jones, right side of the line, staying Browns. Fired over the middle and picked! Dangerous throw, and he tried to go back for Judy, and Nate Wiggins picks it off. And everything is coming up Ravens now. This Ravens defense is feasting, and once again, Justin Fields has turned the football over. Look at that. There's a terrible throw for Judy. Just eat that one or run it. And that's why the days are probably numbered for Justin Fields. We're going to be going to Will Howard just to see what it looks like here shortly, because Fields will do that. Again, you need the layups to be layups. In a Stefanski offense, he is going to scheme somebody open. You have to see it, and you have to deliver it accurately. Everything else is ancillary. Good to have you on, Wendell. Excellent emoji use. 9-7. Browns with 3 field goals. Ravens with 1 touchdown. They're driving for touchdown number 2. Off the interception from Nate Wiggins. In the zone. And breaking tackles somehow. That's what King Henry in the zone looks like. No business advancing the football, and he gets 3 and a first down. There's the heavy pistol. Patrick Ricard back again. And option keeper, right side, Chase Young. Spun out of it is Lamar. Watch out. And now he'll be stuck by Denzel Ward at the 24. And this is an injury. Is that Voorhees the guard? It is. Andrew Voorhees the left guard. And he's going to head to the sideline. Not happy about it. Which guy is that? Is that Campbell? Is that the linebacker? Jihad Campbell, Mason? And yes, the God willing part for JOK that he comes back. Gosh, I hope so. Campbell, yeah, okay, cool. Motion coming on a 3rd and inches. Fake the pop pass. Lamar keeps it up the middle, 1st down and more. Denzel and Delpit make the tackle at the 12, 1st and 10. Lamar and the Ravens. Pushing guys off of him. Under 7 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter, guys. Appreciate you joining me tonight. Phil Nagy. Nagy on Sports is the channel. Thanks for your subscriptions. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. Ooh, that one was late. I thought maybe we'd have a chance to pick it off. Instead, Mark Andrews out of bounds to the 1. Delpit was just a little bit late. I thought he was going to try to undercut the ball. No replay, and now a 1st and goal from the 1, and King Henry's in the zone. This is going to be 7 for the Ravens. Ooh, option keeper, and Miles says not yet. Swallows up Lamar, and now Tyler Linderbaum holding the left knee. And he's going to hobble to the locker room, so that is no more Tyler Linderbaum for the game. And in comes a backup offensive lineman for them. That is not good. Lamar keeper right up the middle. How could you not be prepared for that? That was too easy, and the dog pound there booing him to his face as Lamar just went right on down Broadway. Man, that thing parted like the Red Sea. Okay. Touchdown for the Ravens. Yeah, Mason, it would be cool. Should I put Will Howard? Actually put him in? You want me to put him in? Why the heck not, right? Give it a shot. We haven't seen him yet in the sim. I think we've sort of seen the field's ceiling. At least Madden's assessment of the field's ceiling. I like Fields' ability to... how do I do this? This one, I think. There we go. I like Fields' ability to extend the play. Here's Watson, the most overpaid third-string quarterback ever. All right, Super Sim, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, now into the game at quarterback, number 15. Oh, he flipped sides of the field, too. How about them apples? Will Howard from Ohio State University. He's going to start by option keeping it to the left side and losing 3. Oh, boy. Will Howard. That wasn't how we would have start the Will Howard tenure in Cleveland. I didn't call it. Mason, don't get mad at me. Back to pass now, Howard. Pressure coming, and he'll be sacked. 7th sack of the day for the Ravens, as they are punishing Zach Zinter and Luke Whippler in particular. Trips to the left side. 14 yards to go for the Rook. Back to pass. I know you weren't. I was just teasing. Fired it. Short arm. Just dump it to Chubb. Okay, his first completion goes for 3 yards. And golf clap. But yes, if we're going to transition to Howard, I should probably take the options game out of it, because that's not going to be his game in the NFL. I think of him more as like a Big Ben, big body type, good arm. Stay in there, make some plays, run it for a yard or 2 if you have to, but option game not going to be a part of it. All right, 14-9. Our Browns defense needs to make a statement here. They played well pretty early, but 0 pressure on Lamar. I've had a couple of TFLs. 14-9 here. Critical drive coming up. Play action to Quinshon. Fired over the middle. Wide open. Bateman, not sure why he fell over. He might still be running, but Bateman gets a big first down to the 36, and MJ Emerson beaten again by a speedy receiver. Stop me if you've heard this one before. MJ Emerson peaked during the joint practices where he locked down Justin Jefferson. Felt like it was all downhill from him for the rest of the year. Here comes, Derrick Henry just bowls over again. What a man possessed. Just running over Browns. King Henry. Look at Chase Young. What happened? Keep him in the zone, too. That's super dangerous. Motion coming now. And here he goes again. And will they get him in the backfield? They will, and that should take him out of the zone. And he is out of the zone, and JOK goes into the zone. Gosh, I hope JOK can play football again for the Browns. Stretch it right side. Can he get the corner? No! Denzel locking the corner down, and then Levante David knocks him to the ground. He was our free agent linebacker pickup. I saw Jerome Baker was in Cleveland today, though. Former Buckeye Cleveland kid, right? I think Jerome Baker went to high school in the Cleveland area. I always thought he was a good athletic linebacker. I think he'd be a good fit in there, especially if maybe for some JOK insurance if he needs another year to heal. Was tackled by Jordan Hancock. Nice guns, Jordan Hancock. 4th and 15, and they'll get the Ravens off the field. They tried to run a little smoke screen to the left side. And they will have to punt it away again here with Jordan Stout, another Penn State Nittany Lion. Do you think he went to Glenville? I'm trying to remember. I suppose we have the technology, don't we? Jerome Baker. Where did he go to high school? I was going to say it was like Villa Angela or something like that. Quick throw to Chubb on the right side. Breaking a tackle for 4 yards. Benedictine. He went to Benedictine. There you go. Back to pass. Howard to the right side. Now he'll fling it. And he'll fling it way out of bounds. 3rd and 6. All right, we're looking for our first down of the Will Howard era. There's a weird throwing motion, too. I may have to go and affect his throwing motion. That looked weird. He'll fling it over the middle. Caught wide open. Tillman, first down. The first down of Will Howard's career, and it goes to Cedric Tillman as the clock trickles to zeros, and it's end of the third quarter. Browns driving to try to take the lead here at Nagy on Sports. Don't go anywhere. Quarter number 4 is upon us. Will Howard into the game. It's the pistol. We've seen plenty of pistol here today. Stefanski likes the pistol. Up the middle, Chubb. And he runs right into some purple panted jerseys, and he'll get 0 yards. Second and 10 now. 11 personnel in the game. The typical Stefanski out route to the Chief. Up to about the 21-yard line. Excuse me, the 49-yard line. That Brandon Stevens. Another Penn State. I didn't realize how many Penn State Nittany Lions were on the Ravens. 3rd and 2. Back to pass. Howard quickly. Right side. Darts it to Tillman. First down on a dig to the 34-yard line. And the Rook looks pretty good right now. Decisive C-ball, throw ball. Marlon Humphrey beat that time by Cedric Tillman. Clock trickling down, under 11 and a half to go in this football game. 1st and 10 for Will Howard. He'll delay in the pocket. Now he'll fling it right side. It's almost picked off Marlon Humphrey. It kind of looked like they baited him. Humphrey kind of looked like he was going to play trail, and he drops the interception. Howard almost had his first turnover of his NFL career. Quickly dump it over the middle to the Chief. Whippler pushes him forward, they'll say to the 28. Big 3rd and 4 coming up for the Browns here. Field goal doesn't do him a lot. Do not want to make a turnover here. Pistol look again. Motion from the Chief. He's going to do the big orbit motion around the back. Hopefully they don't run out of time. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Play action. Back pass. Howard. And he'll eat a sack all the way back to the 37. Van Noy. That's not the way to get it done either. Chief was standing right there. Just fling it to the Chief. There's Van Noy with his giant forehead. Chief was open, too. Look at him like, I'm right here. Will Howard looked a little rattled there, and we're going to punt the football away from our 37. No faith in the rookie kicker's leg. Bajorquez drills it out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Oh, yeah? The worst routes in the NFL, huh? Well, he's one of the best tight ends in the NFL, so he's doing something right. Nice sack, or not a sack, but a TFL, an option keeper, as Lamar telling Myles Garrett to look at the scoreboard. All right, big, heavy backfield with him now. Tight ends everywhere. And an option keeper. They all go with Derrick Henry, but Denzel does a great job. That play could have gone for a big gamer. I mean, statistically speaking, he's one of the best tight ends in the NFL. And Lamar's on the bench. Oh, my goodness. I'm looking at the comments and not Lamar. Into the game comes Desmond Ridder. Pride of UC. Go Bearcats. Desmond Ridder into the game for a 3rd and 11. And he's going to play action. Ridder rolling right. Sacked in the backfield. Mike Hall and Mason Graham. A house-divided Michigan-Ohio State sack. Desmond Ridder comes in for a snap because Lamar gets a little bit nicked up. And now punting it away, and the Browns are going to get another opportunity to try to take the lead. Comes the rookie Evan Stewart. Spins off a man, and they'll get decent field position. What's a Bearcat? That's the University of Cincinnati's mascot, Wendell. It's like a oversized... what does a Bearcat looks like? It's kind of like a miniature-looking teddy bear, but it's like a wild animal, like angry, sharp teeth, bite you thing. Fired over the middle. Got it! Stewart to the 30, 25, 20, 10, 5! See ya, bye! Touchdown! Evan Stewart, the rookie from Oregon, getting more reps with the recent trade of Marvin Harrison back to the Cardinals. That didn't feel right anymore with Myles back on the team, and he got a little bit of a pick into the end zone, and the Alabama 5-star kid transfers to Oregon, and now he's on the Browns, and they're going to go for 2. Three-step drop, Howard fired right over the middle. Chiefs standing there waiting. Touchdown, David Njoku. One play, 48 yards, 7-second drive. The Browns lead 17-14. What a game. What a silly, silly video game this is. 8:24. Now the good news is, LA, is that Lamar just went to the sideline, so it does mean he will return at some point during the game, but it is not going to be now. Here comes Desmond Ridder again. Now they also brought him in on 3rd and long in his own end zone. That's tough for any quarterback to just come cold off the bench and play that. Here we go. Give it to Twos, and he's got a couple yards to the left side. Chase Young chased him down. He Chase Young'd him down. Whoop. Somebody went across the line, and it's Myles, or going to be left tackle Ronnie Stanley. Nope, they're going to say offsides on Myles Garrett. We still can't even point the right way. Madden. That makes it 2nd and 3, but the clock does stop. Ridder, motion coming from the tight end. And he'll give it to Derrick Henry. He'll try the left. Henry breaks one tackle. Myles says, nope, you're not going to take this edge. Setting it nicely. And now here comes an important 3rd down for the Ravens. 7:12 and counting on this 4th quarter clock. Option keeper up the middle. Ridder! First down, I think. Flag on the play. Oh, they're going to get holding. Patrick Ricard, if they declined it, he would have gotten the first down. 3rd and 3. Now turns into 3rd and 13. Oh my, blitz up the middle. JOK comes home. The double-A gap blitz. And Jeremiah Usu-Koromoa, God heal his body, into the backfield, and the Browns maybe pick up their 2nd sack of the day. Could be the first after the Ravens had 7 first-half sacks. Stewart off his first NFL touchdown, returns it to the 44. Here comes Will Howard again. Already could be the greatest quarterback of all time for the Browns since 1999. If he engineers this game-winning comeback. Stretch it right side to the Chubb. He can get a corner. Oh, get out of my way, 28. Konu Hussein, the strong safety. Yeah, LA, you can't take it personally. The game is Sanusi Kane. Excuse me, he was a rookie from Purdue last year. Sanusi Kane. Right side throw. Stewart first down to the 40-yard line. But yeah, you never know, LA. I think crazy things have happened in Madden's end-of-game antics. Chubb goes right, and he'll pick up a few. Well, it's the danger with a running quarterback. Always have a higher chance of getting hurt. 2nd and 6 now. 4.5 to go. Will Howard in no hurry now. Fired quick over the middle. Judy. Oh, big shot from Roquan Smith, but Judy holds on. 3rd and 2 coming up. This is a big one for the Raven defense. Howard into a pistol. A lot of different versions of the pistol, too. They'll stretch it right side with the pulling Tevin Jenkins. Chubb in the backfield. Blown up by the Ravens. He'll lose 3, and that's that. Crazy things do happen, Jim. You are exactly right here at Nagy on Sports. Assuming Stefanski wants to take the 3 here, that would make it 20-14. They will bring in the rookie Borregales. Borregales' kick is up, and it is good. The rookie got another one. 3 for 3. This kid's been calm, cool, and collected for the Browns so far. Undrafted rookie free agent Andres Borregales. Sorry, Dustin Hopkins. 20-14. 3 minutes to go here for the Baltimore Ravens. Ball pops out! Where's it at? Oh, I think the Ravens got it back. Did they? I didn't see. Oh, the Browns got it! Oh, my! And the turnovers do even out. A brutal time to fumble the football. Now Chubb to the right. 25. Runs into a man and is tackled at the 20-yard line. They're 6-0. They're doing fine. You're going to be just fine in the sim, LA. And again, game ain't over yet. Chubb to the right, 20, 1st down and more. Roquan throws him down at the 17-yard line. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now this one is a much different situation because I just shattered your speakers. My bad. My bad. Why would you even attempt to throw? Chubb up the middle. He'll go down immediately. Timeout called. Roquan Smith, tackle number 10 for him. And Chubb's a little slow to get up. And he stays in the game. Assume it'll be another handoff. Chubb left, Chubb down. 3rd and 8. So they're using the timeouts now, but if the Browns kick this field goal, then you're down 9. That's a tough one. So I guess you can trade field goals for touchdowns. You just have to have way more field goals. And not a good choice by Howard. That'll actually stop the clock. And our starting left guard, Tevin Jenkins, injured on the play. He'll go to the sideline. Borregales, this is an important kick now. 1:49 on the clock. Kick is up and kick is good. He got it. Just a little 32-yarder for the rookie, but that's his 4th of the day, and it is a big one for Andres Borregales. 23-14, Browns trying to spoil a 7-0 start for the Ravens. Justin Fields, our free agent quarterback, benched at halftime, basically, for Will Howard, and Howard has led them so far to this touchdown drive, and of course you know that means we're never going back. Sorry, Justin. It's Will Howard's team now. You never know. Football's a crazy game. Madden's a crazier game. Ritter, right side throw, 1st down and more. Zay Flowers out of bounds into Browns territory. He beat Ronnie Hickman. Have not called Zay Flowers' name much today. Desmond Ridder still in there. Yes, a very, very unfortunately timed injury to Lamar Jackson. And Desmond Ridder has had to try to manage this comeback on his own. Easier said than done. Back to pass. Ridder. He's got good time. He goes to long to the left side. And out of bounds to the 37-yard line. We're usually just jealous, LA, when we say things like that. Your franchise has been successful for a lot of years. Your franchise that got stolen from us, by the way. I know that's not your fault or the current Ravens' fault, but that's what happened. So we're always going to be a little bit bitter. And yes, you have a very good roster. You have a very good coach, a very good quarterback. Right side throw to Zay Flowers. And yes, you are a ready-made Super Bowl roster, and we are not. So most of what we say is out of jealousy. In our brown and orange-colored glasses. 2nd and 5. Over the middle, caught by Andrews. Touchdown. Did they leave themselves enough time? Oh, boy. Oh, they're going to review it. I thought Andrews for sure had it. And yeah, Wendell, we can't beat our chests too proudly. The Ravens thumped us this year. I don't know if that left foot's in or not. And they're going to say he got the touchdown. So here comes Tucker. Now this is going to be interesting. We have seen in our sims one other successful onside kick. And guess who it was? Browns and Ravens. And the Ravens got it. So here we go with 34 seconds. I'm trying to jinx the heck out of it. And it's laying on the ground and almost picked up by the Ravens. Oh my gosh, that was too close. Tillman does fall on it, and that will cement the game. But gosh, they almost did it again. The Ravens, the improbable, will come up 2 points short. And yeah, the injury to Lamar Jackson hurts. Yeah, Andy doesn't go down. Yeah, Sasha. First of all, Sasha, appreciate you being on. I haven't seen your name in the chat before, so welcome. Appreciate you being on the channel. But yes, no, they don't go down at all. They return it every time. It drives me crazy. There's so many stupid things that are wrong with this football video game. We have a long list if Kit and I were in charge. We're not cool enough content creators to get invited to those Madden meetings, though. We should be. 3rd and 12 is how it ends. 23-21. Browns win. It's Will Howard time in Cleveland. He leads them to a comeback. A beautiful touchdown pass to fellow rookie Evan Stewart. A Big Ten connection. Ohio State to Oregon. He's number 18 in college. Should we go back to number 18? I gave Marvin Harris a number 18, so maybe we'll give him back 18. Poof. Welcome to the league, Rook, says Van Noy. All right, let's take a quick look at these statistics, guys. Appreciate you joining me. This one was fun, for sure. 12 of 14, 110 yards, 85%. Looking at their completion percentages, 1 touchdown. 5 for 6 for 60 yards and a touchdown for Ridder. He played pretty okay. Henry, 11 for 69, 7 for 10 in the touchdown. Just 2 carries for Quinshon, 1 for Zay Flowers. 4 catches for Edwards, 4 for Flowers, 3 for Henry, 2 for Bateman, 1 for Kohler. There's Quinshon and Tez Walker. 21 tackles today for Roquan Smith, 12 for Trenton Simpson. There's Sanusi Kane from Purdue. Sacks today, they had a bunch. 3 for Smith, 2 Van Noy, 1 for Isaac, 1 for Simpson, and a half for Owe and Matabike. The pick was by Nate Wiggins, the Clemson Tiger. For the Browns, welcome to the league, Rook. 9 of 12, 122. That's 75%, and the game-winning touchdown. 12 of 17 for 117, and the pick was Justin Fields. I will do an Ohio State game, Wendell. Not tonight, but this weekend. Chubb, 23 for 83 in this one. 5 big broken tackles. 3 for 15 for Eli Mitchell. Tyler Warren had the 4-yard run and the 1-yard carry for Justin Fields earlier in the game. 7 for 68 for the Chief, 4 for 74 in the touchdown for the rookie, the 48-yard touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, 3 for 21. 3 for 57 for Tillman, 3 for 15 for Chubb, and 1 for Tyler Warren. I love seeing the 0 in the drops column, though, for the receivers. Tackles today, 8 for David, 7 for Hickman, 6 for Delpit. Sacks today, 1 for JOK. Mason Graham and Mike Hall shared the second, as they just had a really hard time getting these Ravens quarterbacks on the ground. All right, guys, this one was a boatload of fun. I appreciate you being on. Who do we have up next in our week number 8 sim, you ask? You have to wait a little bit longer. To wait a little bit longer. To wait just a little bit longer. Evan Stewart getting an upgrade today. Week number 8 is the Jets. The Jets, Jets. I forget who the Jets have as their quarterback. I forget who the Jets have at quarterback. I don't think it's Aaron Rodgers. Oh, it's still Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Travis. So a 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers re-signs with the Jets, which we know isn't happening, but in our sim, it did. All right, guys, this one was a lot of fun. Do appreciate you being on and joining me for this sim. We'll put Will Howard in the starting lineup right now, so it'll be his ship to run from now on. But the Browns defend home turf and give the Ravens their first loss of the season. Ravens now 6-1. Browns now 5-2, and just a game behind them in the AFC North. Guys, this was a lot of fun. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Enjoy the madness of March. I'll be back with some more sims. Probably not tomorrow, but definitely Saturday, maybe Sunday as well. But enjoyed this one. Thanks again to all of our subscribers. You guys are the very best. Like the video on your way out. Today we will say, as always, go Browns!